Welcome to Real Swell. Let's talk about some movies. Like, comment, subscribe. I hope you enjoy the show. These aliens were here. We know why they were here, and it was 80 years ago. Well, the director of the Department of Homeland, what it means for these athletes to say, no, that's the expectation. I'm going to meet it, whatever the cost. I've just come home from watching Tron Ares, starring Jared Leto, Greta Lee, and Jodie Turner-Smith. Before I get into the review, though, I did want to ask one question. What is Hassan Minaj doing in this movie? He was very awkward. He's not an actor, so he looked like he wasn't an actor. And usually that isn't a problem, but for some reason, he just stuck out to me. Maybe it's because he stopped being funny to me a couple of years ago. So now when I see him, I'm just annoyed. But he's got way too much screen time, in my opinion. Anyway, the movie itself, though, I fear that it may get lost in the noise of today's technology and where we are with AI and how rapidly we are approaching advancing that technology. Because the message of this movie and the construction of this movie, they're all very interesting. But because of our relationship with AI at the moment, it might just seem like just another movie about AI, when in fact, that's what Tron has been about for 40 years. So to have a movie come out about artificial intelligence and its role in society and how we treat it and how we treat our interaction with it, it's kind of like this. It's very interesting that this movie would come out today with where we are with AI and that technology, because the movie does what all other movies have done with AI over the past 15 years, and that is ask whether or not it's capable of being sentient. Ask whether or not this AI can develop feelings, can pass the Turing test, similar to Blade Runner. It's in that realm of conversation. But the technology was so far away in that time when the original Tron came out, when Blade Runner first came out, that those kinds of ideas, while were possible to be on the horizon, we're there now. So we're always asking that question. We're asking that question every day whenever we communicate with Gemini, whenever we communicate with Copilot or any of these AI models. There's always this, does this thing think it's real kind of feeling that we get, right? And this movie delves into that, but it feels cliche now. It feels like, oh, we're just scared because the technology is here, so let's talk about it. But that's not the point of this movie. The point is just to explore the possibilities of artificial intelligence and how we are impacting the advancement of these lines of code. How far can these lines of code go if we give it as much data as we have access to? Can it translate these billions of lines of code into sentience? That's what Tron is about. And that's what Tron has been about. But because we are here, we are literally asking ourselves that question now. So, will we be able to enjoy this movie for the pioneer of idea that it was and has become? Or is it just going to get lost in all of the noise that surrounds AI already. And I hope that isn't the case. I hope we are able to take in this movie and enjoy it for what it is. I think that it's very well written, it's well acted. Jared Leto puts on a performance that, if you think about the Joker from the Batman, Zack Snyder's Batman universe, you might be like, I don't want to see Jared Leto in a movie anymore. But Jared Leto does very good in this movie. He bridges that gap between AI and sentience. He delivers on Jeff Bridges' character's, Flynn's character's idea of what a program can be. They bring it all together. But again, it's AI now, and now is AI. Greta Lee does a great job. Jodie Turner Smith does a great job. There are a lot of themes in this movie that are really good, that harken back to Tron Legacy, that harken back to the original Tron. The story just carries forward. We got references all over the place of each of those movies and the ideas in each of those movies. Ideas that were already in thought process of the filmmakers, of the writers. And it wasn't because AI existed. It was because the idea of AI existed. And they just ran with it. And now we're here and it's okay, yeah, we get it, AI. I mean, what are you trying to say now about it? Because we're already developing that technology. We're already trying to put things into place to prevent this from happening. But that's not what the movie is about. The movie is just asking the question and exploring the idea and the technology. So hopefully, again, audiences can receive this movie and appreciate it for what it is within the universe of Tron, and not apply it to how we are developing AI now. There was one thing that does kind of bridge the gap between the Tron universe and where we are today. There's a line in the movie where one of the other programs says to Jared Leto's character, Ares, I was following my directive. That is my purpose. And he says back to her, the directive is your programming. We have to find out what our purpose is. And I think that was a slight nod to us, the audience, that AI has a purpose and we are working toward figuring out what that is. Let's not be afraid of it. Thank you for coming to this screening of Real Swell. I hope you enjoyed. As you head out, I've got three things to ask of you. Number one, pick up your trash. These ushers don't get paid enough. Number two, make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss the next screening. And number three, hit that like button. I'll see you all next time. Make sure you've got your ticket.